Hey there traders, this is Shane, and in this video here I just want to go over a few features of the Metatrader platform. Now, Metatrader platform is a free charting package that quite a few brokers have, and it's actually not a bad little package. You get some really decent data on this. It goes for quite a while. You know, you can go back many years on the longer term charts just to find different support and resistance areas. Now, I personally don't trade from the Metatrader broker. I do piggyback some of my own swing trades on an account here for a family member, which is actually live right here. Anyhow, this is the Euro US dollar. Now, this is MB trading. And what's great about this is the time is in Eastern time. All right, which is great. Look at this 5-minute chart here. You know, instead of using GMT time. Let's get over here. You know, this candle's at 18:55. It's almost 7 o'clock here. So that's one huge advantage of this particular one. Most of them are in GMT, which could be kind of a pain when you're trading out here in the East Coast. Anyhow, what I want to touch on is the let me just close this chart. I want to touch on the market watch window. Let's bring this up here, right here. This is a very handy tool. And as you can see here, when you first get your platform open, it has all the currency pairs that your broker trades. You can trade through, and the problem with that is it's a heck of a lot of trades to look at, prices to look at. It's kind of a mess, right? Useless, really, if you're not trading a lot of these pairs. What you can do, let's just hide them all, and you can save as swing trade. All right, so all these ones, when I'm using a swing trade, will come up as swing trade. And let's say I want to day trade other pairs. Let's say the Forex one. These are all the pairs that are available for Forex. So what I've done is I really shortened down what's available here. Kind of doesn't make it as confusing. Let's just bring this over here. One great thing, you just click on here. Not even click, just click and drag. All right, here we go. Let's just bring this so we can actually see something here. There we go. Anyhow, so there we go. And let's put a few lines on here just so you know they stay there. There we go. All right. Now let's say I want to look at a different pair, pound yen. Drag it over. Go back to the Euro US dollar, just drag it over. The good thing about this, when you have too many charts open, when you have too many windows open, what can happen is you can tax the resources of your computer. One thing you don't want to do, especially if you're an active day trader, is tax the resources of your computer. That's a big mistake. So what this does, it allows you to just have one main chart and open when you need to open. Like that. Just drag them over. And it doesn't matter if I'm not on the chart. Let's say I want to trade the pound yen, for example. Just double click on that. The good thing about this is you also have this other pop-up prices, where you can also customize the prices, the size, the background, foreground, whatever, and just tuck that off to the right hand side. So let's say I'm looking to short the pound Swiss, at 49.10. All I gotta do is keep that to the right hand side, and when it hits 49.10, drag this over and take action. All right, so that's a really good feature of this. And you can tuck your market watch. Maybe you don't use this pop-up prices. Get rid of that. Bring your market watch, tuck it off to the right-hand side, and the exact same thing. All right, very good feature of, especially for a free charting platform. Wow, you really can't argue with that. All right, so once again, just use the market watch window. You can just drag it, drop it on. Want to trade something? Double click on that. You don't have to keep on moving around up here. You can actually get rid of a lot of this stuff that you don't need, like new order and stuff, just to get some bigger charts. And you can find the market watch under let me just bring this down a little bit. There we go. Under view, market watch, and there it is right there. And once again, you want to add some more to it, just double click, and there you go. They're all there. Just drag them over. Can't be using that, right? Just drag them over. Just make sure when you drag them over, you're not double clicking here, because if you do that, you're going to open up this window right here. All right, so that's just what I want to cover. You know, it's a small little thing, but I think it's a really great feature of this platform. And like I said, you know, for free, it's actually pretty decent. You get a lot of you can get a lot of market action. You notice as well that these horizontal lines I put on here, even when I was switching back and forth, they didn't disappear when I brought another pair over. All right, so and it doesn't matter either. Doesn't matter what template you have on. Let's say you trade this, whatever this one is, Bollinger Band setup on the the built-in strategy. Doesn't matter. Everything's going to stay the same when you just drag over another pair. See, it doesn't change. All right. So if you're trading one strategy on every single currency pair, it's quite simple like this. And if you're in a trade, let's say like this Euro US dollar trade here, and you're looking for specific prices, they're right here, right? Because you do have a trade plan when you're trading, right? I hope you do anyhow. And when you have that, you already know what prices you're looking to take action. So it gives you a chance to be able to move around the market a little bit and without overburdening your system. And that's it. I think it's a handy little thing to have. And so once again, Market Watch, great little feature of a great little free platform. Thanks.